Cass. I'm with the owner of Tomb Guardians, and we have our famous heroes trying to solve the curse of Usurper. Just a little bit of brief because we've been off for a couple of weeks. One of our characters is down today because he is babysitting because they're going to be having he's going to be a godfather, it looks like. So he will not be joining us, but our other three heroes are. Where we left off last time is the party started to explore the city of Havadir and ended uh, the session at an inn and spent the night at an inn. And they were planning to go to Azkel's tower and explore Azkel's tower. And that's where we left off. If anybody wants to chime in and give more details, you're more than welcome to. And we will start from here.
Cass, are we starting at this is the morning?
Yeah, we'll start. We'll start in the morning. We'll just say we rested all night, so you guys can
We all do
heal.
on this.
Were we going to try and look for the guy at the bank before we headed for the tower, or were we waiting on
The
that?
notary.
Well, you guys got your. You went to the notary originally and got your 5 gold, and then you met a young boy, which he is waiting for you, and he was today was the day you were supposed to meet him.
Mm.
Um,
Is our Sealong healed at this point? Like,
the sea lung is yeah. You have to make a Constitution save. So whoever
I was gonna
has
say
sea
because
lung can make a Constitution save. You need a 14.
okay.
Yes and no.
And I have an 8.
Yeah, I believe I had been immune for that.
no, you were because you rolled better
Hmm.
to start with.
Exactly. I think he critically successed, actually.
Um, Given the fact that we're down 2 party members,
Hmm.
I'm not sure that a side trip is necessary. We do have a time limit before this curse starts to take effect.
Right. You're
What do you
you're
guys
you're
think?
good right now. For I'll just help you out. You don't have to worry about the curse having any effect on this session. So I'll just let you know that. Um, and I'll also help out so you don't get you guys yourselves in trouble being down a character.
All right, so should we reconvene and look for the boy? Seems
Yeah,
like the Mad Mage would be a bad idea.
yeah,
Yeah,
we can look
I
for
think
the
heading in that
guy.
direction is probably a end goal at this point.
So
I don't think we're ready for that.
if you remember, his name is John Mason. He looks like this, and John is keeps telling you that he'll be your guide in the city, but he also, if you remember, is claiming that he has a sunken treasure map or a treasure map, and he believes it's a genuine treasure map, of which we don't know yet. And he was
We
going to
may as
meet
well
you
find
down by the
out.
docks.
All right, so we're going all the way back down south towards the Grayport area.
I mean, you guys can do anything you want right now. I mean, it's you can do anything you want. So
All right, team, we didn't have the opportunity to stand at Freya's fantastical items. How do you feel about a side trek as we make our way to the docks?
I'd go look there, yeah.
okay. So where do you want to go?
Freya's fantastical items.
Freya's fantastical items. Okay. All right. So let me.
We want to buy some stuff on our way to meet the kid with the treasure map.
Okay. All right. Freya's on this side. You do know because you did some exploring uh, in a prior session. Most of the shopping is located over in this part of the town, But yeah, so let's make your way over to Freya's. You guys can start at any time. You tell me what time you would like to start.
And we're early risers, right?
Yeah.
All right,
I say
so
we
somebody roll a
what's at 8?
d20 and make an intelligence check to see if you get up when you want and see if you start when you want.
Anita. It's an intelligent no. Okay.
No. I've got
No?
+2.
I've got +2 as well.
Go for it.
Go for it.
It was just a d20. He just asked you to roll a d20. I literally rolled an 8 to try and make a Constitution save. I'm not trusting
All
any
right,
of my
all
dice
right.
right now. No, no, I'm good.
D20 +2. I got a 7.
Intelligence?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
rolled a 5. You should have taken it.
All right. Well, you
I'm
don't
still.
quite get up on time. You sleep in. You get up an hour later than what it would be. So instead of leaving at 8, you finally managed to leave around 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's still early, and you make your way pretty easy over to Freya's fantastical items. And as you approach, this is what Freya's looks like.
Freya's fantastical items. The exterior of the
She's a
shop
colorful
is
gal.
painted with bright colours, and a latticed window reveals shelves upon shelves of every item imaginable. Many strange and wondrous pieces of equipment glow with spectacular runes, or move about of their own accord in glass cases. A sign hangs over the door, made to move with a bit of magic, which creates an animating effect. Lines of glowing light form into a wizard's hat and a hand, which pulls a large flaming sword from the hat. The flames dissipate and spell the words Freya's fantastical items in glowing letters before fading away. The illusion beginning again. Stepping through the door, you are greeted by an elderly woman who shuffles to welcome you from behind a counter laden with items.
I am Freya. I am the owner. How can I help?
Hello, Freya. Tell us about your fantastical items.
Oh, I have a hard time hearing you. I'm sorry.
Can you
There we
tell us about your fantastical items?
Oh, I have lots of items. What are you looking for? What level? I've got lots of common, uncommon, and a few of the others.
I don't know about you guys. I'm specifically looking for some, we'll say potions of healing, but potentially other items that could give us an advantage in an unknown situation. What do you have to offer?
Oh, lots and lots and lots. So let me tell you. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Somebody roll a d4, please.
I can do it.
You can do it. Do it. Because I don't trust my dice.
3.
3.
Nice. Oh. So you're looking for maybe a potion of healing?
Or several.
Or several. Okay. I have multiple. How many are you looking for?
What are they going to cost us the coin?
Mhm. I have 5, actually.
And
Each potion of healing is 50 gold pieces.
ooh. Xandrin, you owe me, but that's a little steep. Freya, would you be willing to bargain or barter?
let's see. What else do I have? I can tell you what else I have.
Healing is probably off the table. Tell me about the bracers. Anita, do you
Ooh.
have bracers?
No, I don't.
Now these bracers are
Freya,
uncommon. They are they will protect you.
Expensive.
how much? How much will they
They're just
protect you, and how much do they cost?
Well, somebody can make. Does somebody have? Um, let's see. It's it'll
Cass, above the table. Is there a way to find out if these are something that Anita can use before we try and get them?
Anita's a ranger. Absolutely, she can use these.
yeah, but it's
Anita,
whether or not they're the specific kind that like increase.
Right.
Like,
right.
yeah, so, yeah,
So
that would be the thing. Is that whether it's worth it?
so Anita, you can make an investigation or let's see, detect. Well, you can have detect magic. What's the one I'm looking for? Oh my god, I got mental block tonight. I'm sorry. Um, oh my god, not detect magic. Got a, I got a total mental block. I am sorry, guys.
Or insight, maybe?
Yeah, you roll an insight, Anita, and see if you can determine what
Insight or investigation?
investigation. I'm sorry,
Because
investigation. Do investigation.
okay. Yeah, my rolls
Wow.
tonight are crap, so that's why I was like, I don't want to roll.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
You look at it and you're like, nope, I can't use this. Can't use it.
So Cass, would these work if I have a short bow but not
hmm
a long bow?
Yep. Absolutely. And you can make an investigation too.
Uh, investigation or insight?
Either one. All right. Yeah, perception will work too.
that's
Okay.
perception.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, my perception would have been higher, but yeah,
Okay,
I
go
totally
ahead. Right.
understand.
Go ahead, Anita.
Well,
Roll.
Yeah.
perception I have +0 for investigation or insight I have +2, so it would have been a 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, like I have a I have a +4 on my investigation, and I still rolled a 1, so I don't know if
Okay.
+5 is going to do anything for me anyway. So
Gotcha.
it
Okay,
isn't gonna
so you look
matter.
at the braziers and you absolutely know they're magical. And holding it, you know that it will give you a +2 to damage rolls on ranged attacks. Won't help you and it won't help you for purposes of armor, but it will do additional damage.
Lady Freya, how much?
Oh, this is a special one for me. 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold.
I will make you a deal today if you take it at 1,400.
Aren't we getting paid like 5 gold for our entire mission?
For level 2, let's pay 1,500 for something at level 2. Totally makes sense.
All right, so
No.
well, she
hang on,
doesn't
hang
know.
on.
You don't know. She doesn't know that.
Miss Freya,
Yes.
I am
Yes.
willing to make you both a deal and a trade.
Oh, I'm all ears.
I'm a snake oil salesman. I have a glass bottle of an incredibly archaic potion, which I am willing to both trade you, give you $50 gold for these bracers, and the promise of a favor from us and our team.
Okay.
Can I
No
roll
for the braziers.
persuasion?
No for the
I don't
braziers.
know.
And which bottle do you have? Show me the bottle. What bottle do you have, by the way?
Above the table, I have a series of glass bottles that are filled with potions, but nobody can tell what's in them because I'm the one who made up what's inside.
Oh, I got you.
I just held up a bottle because this is what I was working with when I started.
Okay. Do you really have a potion?
No, I have 5 glass bottles that are full of my potions because that was my
Oh, I got you.
my whole entire backstory. Because
Got you.
I'm a snake oil salesman, and so the whole premise is I make potions, and
Okay.
some of them work.
So let's find out if she believes you.
Hmm. So should I roll a persuasion check
Yeah, go ahead.
or?
That may make a difference.
Well,
You're
I rolled
not
a 2,
you're
so it's
not
an
too
8.
persuasive. She takes it and she tells you that she'll give you 2 gold for one of them.
Okay.
Okay, take 2 gold right off one of them. And let's see what else. I'm trying to see what some of the other
I'm saying
items that you can have that she has here.
maybe now though now that she has a potion, maybe she should do a check on it and see what she feels about the quality of what she just purchased.
Okay.
Because maybe it's real good. You're rolling better than I am.
No, we're all rolling bad. That was I rolled a 6. So, and she's not too keen. She's just
Well, if
not
she
too
rolled a
keen.
6, it seems like it should be better than she thinks.
Um, she
All
does
right.
have a potion of telepathy. That's she'll sell you that for 75 gold. Um, she's got a lot. You know, going here that all the this is the place to go for magical stuff. If you want something magical, has it
All
or
right.
she can get it. Hey, honey,
Take note, Freya.
the girls are outside.
See what you can see what you can sell that potion for. I
What?
am true. This is my party. We will return later, and if it was worth what you paid, we can do further business. But
Mhm.
consider what you would be willing to let those bracers go for that is not 1,500 gold.
Okay. Um,
She's a businessman. She's not going to buy it and not sell it.
right.
So,
No, I get that. Um, so you are going to sell her another potion?
no, she's got one. We can't afford anything here.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. I follow you.
unless either of you two are secretly wealthy, I mean, that's all the money that I've got.
I do not have enough to get anything here.
I gave most of my money to pay for our lodging the previous night,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm fairly limited in what I can do.
Gotcha. Okay. Um, so she says to you, I may have a proposition for you. You seem like you're adventurers?
Indeed.
Yes?
Okay. Um, this, there is a gentleman, and as she's talking to you, somebody walks in.
A haggard-looking man stumbles toward you. His clothes are filthy, and he reeks of cheap booze. Please tell me you didn't just buy something from her, the man asks, gesturing towards Freya's shop. Don't you know who she works with?
All right.
Yes,
And his
Is
name,
that it?
and that's what he says. That's what that's what he says, and she
Oh.
yells at him and says, "Get out of my shop!" And that in his name, he introduced himself as Rufus, and he's like, "You steal everybody's coin," and he politely leaves. He's drunk though, but he politely leaves.
May I continue your proposition?
Well, what I was going to say before we were rudely interrupted is I know that there are several establishments in the market district that they need help and you can earn coin there. And if you earn coin there, then I can give you a discount through us, through me.
So you're working as a referral service.
Well, referral, so eventually I can make money and sell stuff. Yes.
Understood. Guys, do you have anything that you want to purchase here? I'd like to talk to the gentleman outside.
Yeah, I'm curious about what he has to say.
Okay. To
Better get
anybody,
back in touch with us when you've sold that potion.
I will, and I will let you know. But I'm going to have to examine it more and add a few ingredients here or
I'd be cautious.
there.
Gonna duck out the door.
So as you go outside, Rufus is stumbling down the street. He obviously is intoxicated, and yeah, so that's what he's doing. He's walking away from Freya's shop uh, towards the south. He's going south.
No, we're also going south. You guys want to question him or get after him and see what he was talking about?
Yeah, let's follow him.
Okay, so he's stumbling uh, across the street or on the street, holding himself up, and he's a drunk. I mean, that's what he is. He's a drunk right now.
Any drunks speak the truth that sober tongues would hide?
Well, I mean, you'd have to talk with them and find out.
I'm just gonna be sneaky and just keep like ping ponging across the way, following him.
Okay.
You guys want to be more aggressive or overt?
Nah, I want to see like where he's going, if he leads us to anything.
Okay,
Need the same?
yep.
Stealthy?
That's fine. How long do you want to follow him for?
He's still heading south.
Mm-hmm. He's heading towards the more. He's heading in the direction of the mourner's respite.
Well, that's still not as low as the port, so I guess we could continue to follow him because we're still heading to the port to find John Mason.
Okay.
Does that get us back into the sea lung again?
Um, you will
Yeah,
be.
where does the sea long start?
Right about here.
Okay.
We don't want to go that far south. That's below Mourner's Respite.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to go to Florida. We've been clear.
Well, I heard Florida at this time of the season's pretty nice. It's not too hot, not too cold.
Still super racy.
True. All right, so you're gonna continue following him, and he keeps
Yeah,
stumbling back
what do
and
we-
forth.
what-
He's going through trash, picks up a bottle every now and then, tries to drink it.
Is he saying anything? Is he mumbling? Is he doing anything
No,
besides
he's just
digging through
stumbling.
the garbage?
He's just going through the garbage. He's stumbling. He's just walking. He'll talk to people. Know him. I mean, you can tell he's a resident of the city. He's not a traveler, and he's just walking, stumbling, not walking, stumbling.
Can I try and sneak up next to him and whisper something to him?
Sure.
It's my check.
You want to whisper something to him?
Yeah,
Use
I wanna
dexterity.
sneak
Use your
up to him,
Yeah,
and then
use
I
your
wanna whisper something.
dexterity. It's an easy dexterity. Just roll better than a 10. And you can have advantage if he's drunk. Oh, that does it.
21. I don't
Oh,
even need
No,
advantage.
don't even need advantage. So you sneak up to him. What are you gonna tell him?
I want to whisper, like in low, under my breath, in thieves' cant. Are
Ooh.
you a friend of the P?
All right. Well, let me see if he can speak thieves' cant.
That's kind of what I'm trying to figure out too.
Okay. So you're gonna speak in thieves' cant to him?
Yes. I idled up beside him, like for all intents and purposes, I could just be another stranger next to him on the street. No one would notice anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to use specifically Can't to ask him if he is a friend
Gotcha.
of the
So
underdark.
he turns to you because you startled him. And he's also intoxicated, but he turns to you and is like, "Oh, it's you." I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just speaking to myself, and I'm going to sidle off again to the side. I was kind of hoping that
Well,
maybe he could.
wait! Don't leave! Don't leave! You can help me. I need help.
What help do you
W-
need?
would you be willing to help me?
What help do you need?
Well, I kind of lost a little bit of gold to a group of people that are a little shady, if you know what I mean. And they kind of took my wife. I owe them money and they got my wife, but I need your help to rescue my wife.
Can I can I do an insight check to see if he's telling the truth?
Absolutely.
This sounds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a
not sure.
9.
You're not sure.
All right. I'm just going to pause. I'm just going to duck back into the darkness of the alley.
What? Don't leave. Don't leave me.
You can't see me right now. I just pooped.
Oh, you're gone? All right.
Oh
So
yeah,
let me see if
like
he
a
can.
like a fart in the wind.
Yeah, let me see if he can find you. He's got disadvantaged. All right. Nope. He has no idea where you went. Not a
All right,
clue.
I've rejoined the party. As he says that he lost a bet and they've kidnapped his wife. We have so much on our plate already that I hate that thought, man. I can't even tell if he's a ostensibly accurate narrator at this point.
Do we know if he's ever like sober? You know, maybe we could ask him when he's in a better frame of mind. I mean, people seem to know this guy. Like,
Yeah,
he's
everybody tells
wandering
him to
around town
go
pretty
away.
frequently.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we see if we can find him some other time. Like, this isn't. I don't feel like this is on us, but.
I don't have any way to come back to him and find him later.
Hmm.
Anita, what do you think? I know your feelings in general and that we have one task that we need to focus on.
He's a drunk. He's most likely mumbling and making anything up to scam you.
Well, let's find out.
Gaslighting.
He says he has no
Gaslighting.
money. He says he has no money.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try and pick all his pockets.
Oh, you're gonna go sneak up on him again? Dexterity check to sneak up on him,
He says he has no money.
and then a dexterity check
Oh.
to pick his
Oh,
pocket.
sleight of hand. Oh,
Sleight
the
of hand.
dex check was bad. I got
That's-
6.
Yeah, you didn't sneak
But
up
he knows
on
I'm
him.
there.
Yeah, he sees you coming. Oh, you're come back to help me. Anna will be so happy if you can find
All right,
her.
well, I'm gonna try and prop him up since he's dropping, and I'm gonna see what I can cat out of his pockets. And again, that's even worse. I got a 2. I have a +5 to sleight of hand, and I have a 7. Nope.
Yeah, well,
I
as you're propping
I
him up,
can
trying.
see if any of my I can see if any of my rolls will help and see if I can sneak up and sleight of hand because I do have some skill in
Okay.
it as a ranger.
Okay,
I'm,
well
I'm
he's
slapping his
gonna
body around.
You're already
he's
distracted.
Melissa, you can come up to him and try to pickpocket. He's talking to her. He has no clue that you tried to pickpocket him, and uh, he
Yeah, my rolls are shit.
it's funny
I
because
need to just
nobody's rolling high.
go.
Nobody's doing anything.
Like, what is happening?
It's
D&D knows that I'm just not
he has
today.
no idea that you try to pick him either, but he is talking and saying that he has no idea where Anna is. They have taken her because he is indebted to them.
Rufus, who has taken her?
Gentlemen, shh. We can't talk here in the streets. There's too many ears. But I know somewhere where we can talk.
Where is that?
The Sunken Dream Tavern.
Nope.
No thanks.
I'm good,
Mm.
thanks.
Nope.
Why don't you want to go to the Sunken
Nah.
Dream Tavern?
Over on the side, he's like, no, thank you.
No, I'm good.
That was me.
No.
That was me playing Gary.
All done.
Why
All
don't
done.
you want
Wash
to go?
hands.
The Sunken Dream Tavern is a wonderful place.
I beg to differ.
Some of us have already
his
bared
persuasion.
money.
His persuasion. He doesn't persuade anybody. He's just talking. He persuades himself. That's a bad place to go. So,
Rufus, we have a lot on our plate right now.
mhm.
We have noted
But my
your
wife-
need. We will try and help Anna. We will try and help you in the future, but currently we're on a different mission and we cannot travel that far south.
Is there something I can help you with?
Rufus, do you know John Mason?
I don't know. Describe him for me.
He is a young boy. I'm making this up. Approximately 9 years old, 4'2", brown hair, carries a scroll around and
Nope.
talks about buried treasure.
Nope, don't know him.
Okay. Well, then, no, you can't help us, and we will check back on you after we've finished our current goals. Wish you luck, kind sir.
Oh, but
I'm gonna slip 3 copper in his pocket.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, he is very happy. He goes, just stay away from the Gifters Guild. He whispers that to you.
Okay.
They have
This is the guy that says will work for food and then
Basically.
turns down a sandwich.
and he says, be careful if you go to the canal.
Okay.
And hopefully you can help me later. I will continue trying to find my wife. So he goes, he wanders off. He goes south.
And we need to go west to the port.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I'm just going to it's only, what,
Ping
quarter of
pong.
a mile.
Quarter
And
mile.
you come over there. All right. So you come back to the docks looking for our friend. And, well, he's not here. So what are you going to do? Do you want to...
Do we see anyone else?
Oh, there's lots of people. This is a very busy city. And it's the morning. So ships are coming in, unloading. Cargo's coming in and loading. The notar, of course, you remember the notar. This is the notar, Ivan, that you had met before at the notary exchange.
He outside?
No, he's inside. He's working. He's inside. But
we don't see anybody that we've met before outside.
No, I mean you. Well, let's see. You can make an intelligence check. You can make a perception roll. You can all do it.
There's a point.
I'll do intelligence. I don't even know why I'm rolling for anything at this point.
I'll try perception.
Ooh.
Okay.
And here comes my not one, most likely. Yeah, pretty close.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
All right.
Saren, do you see anybody you know? It's the rest of us don't.
Saren is
No,
looking
I know the
around,
inside of my
and
eyelids.
yeah, I mean, you really don't know anybody here, but you have an idea that hey, maybe you ask Ivan or one of the guards if they've seen John Mason around, and they could direct you to where he's at.
Okay. So yeah, I'll find one of the guards
Okay.
and ask him if he's seen the little boy.
Are you talking about John?
Yes, John Mason, I believe.
He always talking about that stupid treasure map. Yeah, John is down on the docks. He's down there. I saw him about an hour ago, trying to find somebody to take him to Veneer Isle.
Well, we'll seek him out there. Thank you.
Of course. All right. So the docks is essentially over here. Do you want to stay as a party? Do you want to split up? What do you want to do searching for John?
I am just going to note, Saren, he did say that he's always looking for people to take him somewhere, and we do not have a boat.
Mm-hmm.
But he already said that he would be given a boat. He just needs someone to take him there.
Yep.
From the very first
Alright.
conversation we had with him.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys feel about splitting up? I feel like splitting the party, given that we've already split the party, might not be the best plan.
Always ends badly. Let's not.
All right. Well, if we're looking at the map, it looks like there's the upper area and then there's the lower area. Is there any way we can discern if he's in one of the two?
There's no way to discern. You can probably ask the guards. There's guards everywhere.
Hey, guard, have you seen a little boy?
Well, there's a lot of little boys.
Have you
Little
seen
girls,
John
too.
Mason?
Oh, John. Yeah, John was last seen. He's over. He usually has breakfast sometime over here.
Is that considered to be part of?
Yeah, it's part of the
Part-
docks. This whole part is part of Greyport. This and this and this is all part of Greyport.
All right, so it's a building.
There's
where
a
food
bunch
is
of
served
buildings.
there.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
I assume you
gentlemen,
want to go
ladies,
over there.
shall we?
Let's go.
All
Take it
right,
away.
let's do some searching. See if you can find. Use your perception to find them. It's a very easy roll.
No, there's no easy rolls right now.
Apparently for
Every
for me,
roll,
it's
I'm
decent.
like every roll.
Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
there
Y'all
it
made
is.
it.
Good turning.
Actually, as you're walking down the street, he's walking right towards you. He's like, "Morning. Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go."
How far away is this island, John?
By boat, it will take us half a day, if that, depending on the weather.
Already
This is a
down
single-
party.
single day? Yeah.
We're already down a party member. I don't know that traveling for a half a day to an island that who knows what's going to be there is the best choice currently.
Oh, they say it's haunted. It's not haunted.
The fact that you just said that it's very haunted.
It's definitely haunted.
That's always
it's
haunted.
definitely haunted. It's
You're a young
TPK
boy. You
there.
have lots to learn.
John, tell
The
me a story.
whispers of ghost and the rumors of ghost freak out the party. What was that?
So, John, tell me a story. Why is it so important that we retrieve this treasure for you?
It's treasure.
I'm crouched down.
It's treasure. It's a treasure map. Look.
And-
Look.
Can I look at the map?
Sure.
Okay, so he
As long
hands
as
it
you
over.
don't take it.
Yeah, I promise nothing. Does he hand it over?
Just remember, there are lots of guards.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll hand you the
Uh,
map.
Okay, so he
Mhm.
hands it over.
Mhm.
I want to look at the map and uh, the investigation? Like what's the I want to see
Oh,
what
you
the
want to
map
see?
has
Oh,
to
you
show
want to?
us.
Are you?
Yeah.
What were you doing? I'm sorry.
I want to see what the map actually shows
Oh, I got you.
because there's a difference. Like when you look at a map,
Whoops.
like if it has a big skull and crossbones and a bunch of like woo,
Oh,
that
it.
would make a different decision for me than if it was like treasure here and it has like pictures of like little like fighty bit
Yeah,
mans.
go ahead. You can take a look.
All right. 15.
Hmm. It it appears to be authentic.
Does it show anything that would indicate traps or monsters or
Nope, it's a map that
trappy monsters?
no, but you see a big X on the map.
All right, I'm going to hand it back to John and then I'm going to turn back to the other much taller people. Feelings, guys? A half day is a half day. That's at least a full day, possibly a day and night.
Uh,
Anita, I'm going to follow your lead. You have friends that are waiting back in town. We would have no way to contact them.
Yeah. I think that a half day for possible treasure, but most likely battle, uh, is not the best use of our time right now.
Aaron, agreed?
yeah, I'm there too. It's a long trip, and we don't know what we're getting into.
Treasure is what you're going to get into. Lots
Now,
and lots of treasure.
John, where did you even get this map?
Um, I he looks around. I borrowed it from somebody.
So you
Huh.
stole it.
Well, I would say borrow is a better word for it.
John, do you know what a
He
borrow
lost a
is?
game to me. What were you saying?
I actually asked him if he knew what a borrow was because a borrow is both a noun as well as a. Um, John, continue to look for someone to help you on your quest. We are not available to help you at this time. It is
Ah,
outside our ability to assist with.
but you can get rich.
We can get rich anyways. Do you have anything that you could give us as far as information that will make us more likely and come back to help you in the future?
I just know there's a lot of treasure because that's the
John,
person who
how
had the
much is
map.
a lot of treasure to you?
That's a good question. Now, are you?
I'd like it to be qualified here.
Mhm.
w-
A piece of string and
Yeah.
a
Is it
marble.
3 copper or is it 1,500 gold? Because that
Uh-huh.
could make a difference.
well, I mean, it's it's a pirate's treasure, so I mean, I don't know what's there. I just know it's a
I've
pirate's
got a
treasure.
jar of dirt.
Mhm, mhm.
It's a pirate treasure, and pirates generally have good loot.
Which
So
pirate?
I don't know the pirate. It's a pirate's map,
Oh, the pirate's map.
but
One out of my purse.
hmm hmm
Hmm? On trade?
I mean, what you if which ship did you come on? Do you remember the captain's name?
Nope.
If you let me move 8 feet to my right, I can tell you the captain's name.
um,
Hang on a second. Let me see. The boat was the Travern's main freighter, but the captain's name. Maro? Maro? Maro?
There you go.
Captain
You
Morrow?
got it. You got it. It's Captain Morrow.
Captain Morrow. I have a treasure map that I stole from Captain Morrow's bunker.
You have a treasure map from Captain Morrow's bunker?
Yeah, we stole all the stuff out of the drawer. Remember, we got the book and the map.
Mm-hmm. And do you want to look at the maps?
No, I want to trade.
Oh, you want to trade him your map for his map?
Yep.
Oh. He's like, why would I want your treasure map when I have my own treasure map?
Well, because you said that a map was a guide to great treasure.
It is.
Maybe you're more likely to find someone who's willing to take you after this treasure.
Okay. Somebody make a perception check.
Darren.
Actually, you
You're
can all do
rolling
it.
better
You
than
can all do
any
it.
of
You're all. I assume you're all there.
Okay, no, I'll do
Oh,
it.
critical success. There you go.
See?
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
So, so
I don't even want to roll because I'm afraid I will do a critical failure and it will cancel that out.
burn the map. All right. So Saren is listening, watching. He sees John's map. He sees your map, and he's trying to piece the two together. And he's like, "They're the same map."
Okie doke. I'm gonna stuff it in my pouch and I'm just gonna bloop,
So
and I'm gonna fade into
so
the background.
when he says that, John goes, "That's impossible. Let me see." And he looks at it, and sure enough, it's the identical map. And he's like, "See, I told you it was real. Can we go now, please? Please? There's treasure."
We cannot go now. But we'll
we
keep that on our back burner.
yes, we do not have the time right now.
What can I do to convince you to go get treasure? Because I am a poor boy.
How good are you at shoplifting?
Let me see. Actually, I don't know.
I'm like, because there's a pair of bracers that we'd really like to get our hands on.
Oh, you're talking about Freya's shop? You can't steal from Freya's shop. She's got a magical barrier for all her magical goods. So if somebody tries to steal it, it it comes right back to her.
Well, now she also has a hidden bomb inside of her magical barrier that she paid
Mwah.
2 gold for.
So
This evening's news: Freya's shop explodes in an unfortunate potion incident.
everything's
the
free
sign
now.
is no longer just fires that are related to the name. Just the whole sign is in fire.
All right. So now what? So John is obviously you can tell John really wants to go. He's excited that he goes, and seeing your map brings validity to his map, and he finally just says, "Fine. If you don't want to go, I will see if I can find somebody else."
John, go ahead. How can we find you after we return? We have other pressing matters.
Well, is there a day or hour
No.
that we can? I'm
We have-
always around here. I'm always around the port.
Okay. We will return and look for you when we have finished the stuff that is already pressing.
So sad. Okay. So he
And I'm going to
he
slip
me-
3
me-
copper in his pocket too. God damn it. 3 more. Go. Just give it to him. He's a kid.
Oh, and he appreciates. Now, like I told you before, I can still be a guide for you if you like. I can help you. I don't think you wanted to pay him
but
last time.
I don't want a child with us. So
I am not a child. I am 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Good job.
We should head back north. What else do we have to hang on? What else do we have to do?
Well, you guys got lots of things you can do or could do. We have a special guest tonight.
Everyone
Hi.
say hi, Viv.
Mhm. Oh my gosh, look at her little
So
bonnet.
cute.
Oh, it's
Oh my
adorable.
god!
The bonnet, I
The
love it. I love the
what?
bonnet.
Oh, I bet that
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the hair, but
I was gonna
I know it's
say
not the
she's
right
gonna have
time.
beautiful hair under that bonnet.
Nothing special about it tonight, unfortunately. We're giving it a rest.
All right, so where do you guys want to go?
We checked the bank. We went to.
Yeah, I think we're.
Have we seen any hint of the scrawny tiefling?
The scrawny tiefling.
Yes. The one that had been outside the barracks.
No.
Like, I'm going back. Okay.
No.
Just like making sure that we're not being followed
Nope.
or anything along.
Not that
Okay.
you can. Not that you can tell. No.
I wouldn't know anyway, apparently.
I'm
'Cause
with you,
even if we-
Melissa. I can't
even
roll
if we-
anything over a
Even
6.
if we
so
roll.
if you get into
I
an
mean,
encounter,
most of
now's
the-
the time because I can't roll anything over a 6. So there you go.
Yeah. Been that one and like 4s for me the entire night, so.
So, should we
That
see
was-
if we can find anything else about what to expect heading to the tower, since that is obviously on our immediate agenda? Like, should we try and
Chat with more people to get information
in
about
general? I know that we didn't
how
go
insane
to
of an idea it is.
Yeah, like what we're going to face when we get there, even if nothing else, so that we are prepared. Is there a library in town?
Not really a library. No.
This
That would
entire
be
city.
the library. The you would either want to go to. I assume you're asking one of the
Yeah.
guards. But you essentially want to go either to the Hall of Triumvirate for historical nature, or maybe to the Temple of the Manifold Gods.
All of the Triumvirate is the big thing in the center of town, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's the kind of like the town hall.
Oh, bureaucracy is always so helpful.
Yeah.
I'm almost willing to chance religion.
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
What do you say, guys? Should we flip a coin?
High roll
Both
wins.
equally.
All right, who's rolling?
Oh, Jesus, not me.
Okay, okay, how about this? We'll do a d20 if it's
So much faith in yourself,
one-
Melissa.
1
Not
to 10.
today.
1 to 10, we're going to the bureaucracy. 11 to 20, we're going to talk to the Pope.
Sure.
Oh, hang on. I'm trying to roll. No, 8, 9. Oh no, stop. 0. Close. I almost just rolled a billion.
Well, I mean,
We got a 19. We're
Hey.
going to talk to the Temple of the Manifold Gods. Why can I only roll a 19 when it's about going to church?
But this is the engine church, though. Come on.
that's funny.
It is pretty awesome.
Manifold gods. You're gonna talk to a bunch of mechanics.
All right.
Vroom.
So you're gonna make yourselves all the way up here, which is only a quarter mile, so it's not a long walk. However, it's with you talking and walking. You're gonna get to the temple around noon, daytime or noon time, and you approach the
Temple of the Manifold Gods. Exterior. A temple sits at the center of a busy square, with city folk rushing about before it. The temple is an open concept, and each of its many pillars have the symbols, depictions, or sculpted statues of dozens of gods. You can see the religious iconography of hundreds of gods and religions represented on the temple's exterior.
Oh, I like it. It's like an equal
Everybody's
opportunity
welcome.
church.
Yeah,
Just worship your god and you're cool.
that's right.
So it's got like, it's like a typewriter. Like, here's all the old gods, here's all the new gods, here's all the in-betweens. Like, dee 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 dee.
Yeah, and you can
Okay,
tell
I
that
like it.
this the temple, um, you can definitely tell there's a lot of people that come and go here.
What is the building to the left that looks like Jar Jar Binks?
The left that looks like Jar Jar Binks. Click this one.
Turn,
Oh, this
turn
one
your
right
head
there.
sideways. Yeah.
They're just this town buildings.
Okay. All right. I say that. Do we have to
I
knock? Do
want to
we?
go to
Nope, the doors are open. The doors are
I
open.
heard
People
that.
are coming and going, and I mean, all all manners of races are coming and going from the temple. It's very big.
All right. And there's nothing necessary as far as protocol for us to enter. We can just walk in.
Yep.
Uh, I say, guys, we enter and we ask as many people as possible if there's any information that is helpful to us for our journey to Eschel Tower.
So you're
Yeah.
walking it. You're going to go inside.
Yeah, I
Go
think
in.
I think we should.
Okay. All right. So you guys go in.
Temple of the Manifold Gods. Interior.
Ooh.
Around the temple are various statues, all of them seeming to depict different deities. Small plinths with holy texts and scrolls are set about the area. A large tile mosaic depicting the 9 hells, the abyss, the heavens, and realms beyond, all filled with gods circling one another, is displayed upon the floor. Various worshippers stand at the plinths, reading sacred texts or genuflecting in prayer before statues, some of which are beautiful, while others are grotesque.
So as you enter, like I said, there are a lot of. I wouldn't say a lot, but there are people here. There's roughly a dozen people milling around. There are a few guards, uh, and there's priests and religious people here.
I need like 5 minutes. I've got to step away. Sorry.
Okay, so actually, why don't we take a break for?
Saren?
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
that's
why don't,
okay.
it's 8 o'clock, so let's take our first break, and we'll take 15. And all right, we are back and we are located at the Temple of the Manifold Gods. While we were on pause, we were talking about different miniatures, and this is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is the the tree end that is in. I'll try to post a picture later, but
Oh.
in the Kickstarter that we have coming up on the 29th. But there's a lot of cool miniatures there. Essentially, we'll release when it's all said and done 70, 80 new miniatures to our collection. But that's another day, another time. Let's get back to the temple. So we're in the temple, and like I said, there's people around. Uh, there's people around. There's a few guards. Not too many guards here. There are monks and religious uh, factions here, and priests and such here praying. So you guys can do whatever you want to do.
Guys, do you want to see if we can each find someone that seems applicable and pump them for information about the tower?
Yeah, see if there's a good priest around.
Yeah, make somebody just make an easy perception or intelligence, whatever. It doesn't matter. You need an 8, so it's pretty simple.
Perception. Oof. Well, okay.
All right. So, like I said, very easy.
A dwarf dressed in robes stitched together from hundreds of different fabrics, all cut in fantastic shapes, slowly lumbers through the temple. Around his neck are hundreds of necklaces, each bearing the symbol of a different god, and he carries with him half a dozen tomes.
6 books is a lot for a dwarf.
And he is slowly approaching you. He's not in a hurry. A short, heavier set dwarf.
He's walking towards us.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's walking in your general vicinity. He's not coming to you.
Hey, I
I
think we should split up and each do individuals to be clear that we're not necessarily together.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So where you guys want to go?
Under my breath, Sharon, you want to take this guy?
I hold my hand up and say, "Excuse me, might I ask you a question?"
Of course. What brings you to my temple?
Well, I was wondering if you
I'm
could
gonna
give
nudge
me some
Anita and we're just gonna wander
information.
away.
What information may I bestow on you?
What could you tell me about Azkel's tower?
Hmm. Well, and he sticks out his hand towards you, and some things are easy to explain, and some things are not. But if you make a small donation to the temple, maybe I could help.
What would a small donation be?
Well, let's put it this way. The larger the donation, the more you the more information or all the information may be presented to you that you need.
I will. I'll give him 3 gold.
Really? Okay.
That's a lot.
That's a
That
lot.
is a lot.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
Math is hard. Um,
You're level 2. 3
It's
gold is a lot.
we'll just do 1.
1 gold.
like we're both hidden against the wall, like we don't belong
Like,
here. Like
wait.
You
Like,
kind of shocked
I'm
the
like,
DM there.
extortion.
3 gold.
Extortion. Sorry.
All right. So he is like a mighty donation, and he puts it in his pocket. He goes, "What would you like to know?"
What do you know about, like, any defenses around it? What's might be inside?
Defenses about what?
Like around the tower. Is there anything?
Oh, Azkel, you want to know about that crazy mage?
Yes.
You don't want to go there. He is. Nobody has seen him in a long time. Weird things come out of the tower, and I doubt he'll want to see you or see anybody. I haven't seen him in at least a year.
So he hasn't come out for that long. Has anyone else gone in?
He doesn't let many visitors in.
So how do we go about this? Do we just knock on the door, or how do we reach him?
Well, you have to go to his tower, and there's a door, and he's got some guards in front of the door.
Okay.
And now, will he see you? I have no idea.
How long has he been in the town here?
Hold on 1 second. All right, sorry about that. What was the question?
How long has Azkel been in the town here?
Oh, as long as I can remember, and I was born here. I think he was born. I don't know Azkel that much, but I can tell you he is not the sanest person.
Hmm. Do we know why that is? Like, did a spell go wrong?
I don't have that. I can't
Hmm.
answer that. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anything else I should know about him?
Azkel,
Yes.
he's just crazy. Everybody thinks
Well,
he's
thank you.
crazy.
Well, thank you
Why
for
do
your
you want to
time.
see Azcal?
He's may have some information for us.
Well, I can help. What information are you seeking?
I don't remember why we're going there.
We have
He was
cursed.
he was
Literally,
important
the
to
curse
have.
of the usurper. Curse. That was where. That was who we got the curse from. He was going to see that wizard or sorcerer, or magician,
Okay.
or whatever to try and cure himself. So we're cursed. We need the same help.
And I
I don't
say
think we would necessarily want to share this with the dwarf.
no.
Um,
I was.
there's got to
Well,
be a way.
I mean,
Uh,
he's not a dwarf. I mean, he's a priest, and he
I
is
mean, he-
he is
he's a,
high up because
he's
he's
a
running this
dwarf
temple.
priest. Oh,
Huh.
my mistake. I referred to him by one descriptor and not the one I should have used. Um, I remember. So Anita and I are still out of this. We're leaving
Hmm.
Saren on his own over here, but we're still sitting there listening in
Hmm.
carefully. I don't think this is the guy. I'm gonna Anita. I don't think this is the guy that can help us.
I
Um,
don't. I don't. I don't.
um, can I roll a investigation check to see if there is anyone around that looks less bougie, like someone who doesn't have 100 gold chains of different religious symbols around his neck and is
Sure.
soliciting big cash donations?
Well,
I'm looking
he
for
wasn't
like
looking
an
for a big cash donation. He was looking for a donation.
I'm
He
looking for
gave a
like
big
an
donation.
old timey beggar. So like
Sure.
investigation,
Sure. Go ahead.
perception.
Hmm. Oh yeah. There are three.
16.
Yeah, there are three people that Saren, we'll come back to you because I'll come back to you. But there are three people that you find of interest. There is a man whispering hushed tones and openly sobbing in front of one of the statues. There appears to be a small child sitting on a statue of a halfling goddess. And then you don't see, but you can hear a woman yelling from outside the temple. You can't see it. You can't see her, but you can hear her.
Can I do an insight check to see which of the three will be the most valuable?
Sure. And Melissa, what are you going to do? You're not really sure.
Um. No, I'm just leaning
Uh,
against a wall, kind of leaning to see who looks the best to talk to at this point, but
Okay.
I'm observing
Okay.
currently.
we're
Okay.
all.
So you're just working.
I got a 9.
You really don't know.
I want to talk to the sad man.
The sad man. Okay.
One crying.
Okay. So you are. You can see that he is crying, weeping openly, and he has pulled up his his shirt, exposing his lower arms.
Wait, so like
Yeah,
he's
exactly. Just like that. Yep, just like that.
I guess I'm gonna kind of sidle up beside them, not trying to startle them.
Okay.
Sir,
So
sir, are you all right?
so you're going to interrupt him as praying?
You said he was crying.
Crying and praying, whispering, hushed tones.
Whispering in hushed tones doesn't mean I know he was praying, so yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
interrupt him.
And so when you intervene him, he screams at you. He says, "The White One comes for all of you. He must be appeased." And you takes out a knife out of his pocket and make an intelligence check. Or perception. Perception can be either one. Whichever you're better.
I mean, 13 for that perception. I don't know if it would be better.
Okay.
I'll take intelligence. Fine.
Okay, well, you made it. He does pull out a knife, and he is not attacking you. However, he does slice his wrist,
His own wrist.
his own wrist. And
Does he do it this way or does he do it that way?
He does it across, the
Okay.
wrong way.
And
But he does it to both his wrist, and he starts covering the god with his blood.
well, that's gonna draw some attention. How big is this man?
He's a human.
Like, is he
So
like
he's about
6
6
feet
foot.
tall? Or
Yeah,
is
about
he...
6 foot tall. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to grab him by both of his wrists and pull him in close to my body and start whispering nonsense platitudes
Okay. He
about
is.
the white one is not here now, and then using my strength to keep those from bleeding out, I'm gonna yell for help.
Okay.
Like, help!
So he is absolutely pushing you away and yelling, "The White One is coming! He is coming for all of you!" And so make a strength save. He's going to make a strength save.
Is this a contested strength check?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm super strong.
Okay.
Oh?
He absolutely he just pushes you away and goes, and he is profusely bleeding, and he passes out.
I mean, I'm gonna drop and rip a strip of fabric from my skirt and bind his wrists. I have to do like a medicine check. I don't
Okay.
even know what that is.
So as you're trying to do a first aid or thinking about doing a first aid, uh, you're right. He has gained himself some attention, and several clergymen run over to him and or run over to you and say, "Do not interrupt him. He is dedicating his life uh, to that statue."
I'm sorry. We're supposed to let him bleed out.
That is his wish.
I'm gonna stand up and raise my arms and yell to the greater population because there's several different deities around.
Mm-hmm.
Will anyone help?
Do a religion check.
Everybody is Homer Simpson, like sneaking in back into the bush.
Right?
Meme.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
No.
a 4.
Okay. No idea. Okay.
Can I do a insight check to see if they will hurt me if I continue to try and help him?
Sure. I'll let you do that.
Like I'm looking around for my friends, but I'm like I don't want them to get tied into this. Insight?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck that.
And the rolls keep
That's an
going.
8. That was
No, no, yeah, you don't know.
I'm literally just standing there with my
Yeah,
my hands.
he is leaning on the altar. Let me give you an idea of what the statue at least looks like. Um, it is an depiction because you didn't ask, but I'm going to give you some help. It is a statue of a five-headed dragon.
Can I do a religion check to see if I know what that is?
Sure. Oh,
Okay.
okay. You absolutely know what it is. It is a depiction of Tiamat. He is the god of evil, of wealth, greed, and of and envy.
Oh, you guys. I'm going to drop to my knees alongside the man who is now passed out on the floor, try and rouse him by shaking his shoulders. I'm going to say, this is not the way. If you want to find the path to Tiamat's graces, you need to do better. I'm going to pinch him hard enough that it hopefully wakes him up.
I legitimately thought you were going to, and I steal from him.
We're not, we're
I
not, we're
swear
not,
that was going there.
we're not done. We're not done yet.
Okay,
I was
so
like pretending I'm
you
gonna.
try to shake him to awake him, and he is not waking up. Yes, he is, and he is bleeding.
All right, well then I would like to sleight a hand, try and see what I can pull off him before I get away, because I'm already on top of his body. Because I'm
In
just trying to
front
shake
of
him awake
the
and to everyone around. Yeah,
in
I'm in
front.
front of everybody else, but I'm
Okay.
saying I'm trying to wake this man.
Mm,
God,
mm-hmm,
please, dice,
mm-hmm.
please.
Go ahead, sleight of hand. Critical miss. All right. So, as you reach your hand in the pocket and you're yelling, "Come on, wake up, wake up!" and you pull your hand out, his shirt comes out with your hand as you're holding his shirt, thinking that you have grabbed something of importance, and you haven't. And the clergy or the priest here that are by you absolutely see you and tell you that thievery is not permitted in the temple, and you are escorted out of the temple. All right, Melissa, are you going to do anything? You're just going to watch this all unfold.
I was Homer Simpsoning back into the wall. The
I don't
entire
know
time.
them. I don't know them.
I have no idea what's going on. I say to the closest person, does that happen often? Do people just sacrifice themselves to
Well,
statues and this is okay?
well, people that belong to that cult, yes.
Oh, he was a cult member. What cult does he belong to?
The cult of death.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that information. Kind of like back away slowly towards good, thank you. And I back away towards Saren.
All right,
Uh
going back to Saren. Saren, what are you gonna do? So, what do you got? So, you're
Nice.
talking with uh, Goblin, Goblin. That's his name. Goblin. Goblin Hearth is his name. He is the head priest of the temple, or head monk, I guess you would say, not priest.
I say, well, it looks like you have some work on your hands with all that, so I'll be on my way. Thank you. And I start walking towards the door.
Okay, so he says to you as you walk away, uh, so you've been inflicted.
Say inflicted? What do you mean?
You've been inflicted with the curse.
What curse?
The curse that so many others have come and seen. The one that's on your arms.
Well, yeah, I guess that's. Yeah, you found me.
Aye, I've seen this afore, and it's not good. Not at all. I'm afeard to say you haven't more than half your normal lifespan to live now, and ye best avoid dying, for I hear tell the curse upon you transports your soul someplace terrible. I know little about it, sad to say, though I've tried to save several folk cursed as ye now be. Funny you should come here now. I was meant to receive a shipment of scrolls on curses and their histories not a week ago, but the shipment was lost. Last I heard, the cargo ship transporting it was sunk near Horn's Head Cave. I can't prove anything, though. 'Twas but the word of a sailor what claimed he survived the sinking, and he were filled with drink.
Okay.
What, Cass, what's again the name of the sailor?
There was no name. He didn't say a name.
Oh, he didn't. I'm still outside cooling my heels, so.
So I'll say, what can you do for the curse?
There's not much I can do for the curse. However, I can direct you in the right. I can send you in the right direction if you retrieve the scrolls for me.
What was the name of that island again?
It wasn't an island. It's the Horn's Head Cave. There's a
Okay.
shipwreck in front of the cave, and that's what I've been told from the pirate, that the ship sank on the reef, and the cargo went down with the ship.
Oh
How?
man, I really hope
we have
this
such
isn't.
we have such luck with water.
I have a sneaking suspicion we're about to go search for fucking buried treasure.
We
How
have
far
such
away is Horn's Head Cave?
You will have to take a boat to get there, but it's close. It's just north of the cemetery on the beach.
Oh, so quite close here. Okay.
Oh wait, so it's not offshore. It's not like going to the island to find.
What island?
Not like a half day's journey.
No, no. I mean, if you try to walk and go around the city and through the mountains to get there, it will probably take you a week. But if you rent a boat or find passage on a simple skiff, they can take you there in a couple hours.
And the scrolls would be able to give you more information about how to get rid of the curse, correct?
Maybe. I just know that the shipment was scrolls on curses. But if not, I can direct you to someone who knows more.
Would there be any gold for us, perhaps, if I was to go and get these scrolls for you?
Well, it was a cargo ship.
So there might be gold there.
Eh, maybe.
But would you be able to pay anything to me if I was to find the scrolls?
I am just a servant of many gods. I am a poor vegetable of a monk. So, unfortunately, no. But, wealth is not always displayed by the amount of gold you have, but it is also about the reputation that you may receive by helping an old monk.
Ah, donations and such will get me far.
Always does. In this world and the next.
Okay, well, I may see you again with the scrolls.
I'm always here. If I'm not here, just ask one of the other clergy, and they will come and find me.
Okay.
Cast above
Yes.
the table, the scrolls at Horn's Head Cave. That would be the new
Yeah, that is a it's a quest.
side.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
a side quest.
Okay. Thanks. Nita, you questioning anybody in there?
No, I was just overhearing what was happening. I mean, I don't I didn't really want to be in there in general.
At all.
No. But uh after the sacrifice in the middle of and seeing that that was a normal thing, I was like, let's head on out. I've been slowly walking to leave.
All right. So are we all outside at this point?
Saren, is there
Yeah,
anything
I
is
else
it-
you
was
want to do?
leaving. Nope, I was gonna leave.
Okay. All right. So you're all
Uh,
outside. While you're outside, as you were escorted outside, you see a woman standing in front of the temple, shouting at the top of her lungs, "Throw down those false idols! Forsake this religion of the manifold gods! It is false! Join me in tearing down this temple of lies!" And you notice she's pretty much by herself.
Pass.
I'm
we have like 16 pages of side quests.
like, I audibly sigh and I just start walking. Just in one random direction. No, I'm
Hi.
good.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna side eye. I want to get to a place where I can talk with the rest of the team before we engage with another stranger.
Okay. I mean, you can tell that there's woods off to the northeast. There's woods and there's
We just
paths
like
through the
jump
woods.
into a bush.
Well, they're woods. I mean, it's not I wouldn't say a bush, but I mean, you can go off to the side where there's nobody around to talk.
Are you guys okay? I just like to step to a place where we're private.
Yes, let's do that.
All right, y'all. My concern here is that we have a situation where we've had many people asking us for help and not a lot of people who seem to be doing the helping. Guys' thoughts?
The dwarf did say there are guards outside, and it was kind of undetermined if Azcal would even see us. He didn't say anything about, like, defenses or anything like that.
He's called the Mad Mage. I have a sneaking suspicion he has some defenses, and they are probably like,
Guards are to shoot on sight. Anybody come, shoot on sight.
I think we need either more money, more magic, more something. I genuinely do not think we make this assault, at least not today. We need to reconvene the team and also decide our next steps. I am 100% okay with trying to procure some more resources, but I am candidly concerned. Honestly, this scroll at Horn's Head Cave seems like the least threatening option, but I do suspect we need a full team.
To even do that, yes, I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, I agree.
I think at this point it's just we need to go pool our resources, talk about what to do, find about if we're able to find out more information about this cave before going, even if anybody has any idea, and then reconvene. We've had a crap ton of bad luck, and
we have
it's on the water, and
now,
no.
we skipped the Hall of the Triumvirate. We could potentially revisit there before returning to our lodging.
Yeah.
See if they have any information about Askel's Tower and or the scrolls at Horn's Head Cave, or like, hold on one second, I have notes.
You guys got a lot of side quests.
Side quests. What was the sorry, Cass, we had pirate traps. Should I call it the captain's map? Should I call it John Mason's
You
map?
can just put it John Mason's map. Yep.
Okay, John Mason's map. So
And then you got a
that's
bunch of
just
small quests when you went
to
temporary
the shopping.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I'm not sure. I can't remember which ones you got or didn't get.
We got some of them, but like ultimately, we should wait for Xandrin for that. Anita, Saren, what do you say we hit the Hall of the Triumvirate to see if we can get any more information on either the pirate map that John Mason was speaking of that is offland further, or the Horn's Head Cave? I am very interested in who the white ones are that are coming for us all, because that seems outside of the realm of Tiamat.
Yeah, we definitely
That
need
sounds
more
sounds like
information.
a proclamation.
So
and
all this time,
potentially,
just let you know. So
I'm sorry,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
well, Tiamat is not related to the white ones. He Black Dragon.
All right. So talking and with the priest and looking and observing, it's taken about 3 hours. So it's mid-afternoon now. That is where we're at.
So
we're
as everybody
close.
is talking, I'm pulling out the doggy bag that was given for, and I'm like eating it because I'm hangry. It's past my lunchtime, and I'm just like snacking on this.
Pocket bacon.
So gonna go to the Hall of Triumvirate. Is that where we're headed?
Yes.
As I'm snacking.
All right. So we make your way over.
Do they make you go through a metal detector?
The Hall of the Triumvirate. A large stone building sits in the center of a massive garden surrounded by cobblestone square. Various fountains, statues, and well-maintained plants dominate the garden, which has paths lined with large stone braziers that run all the way up to the entrance of the building. The building itself has a domed roof that's plated with metal and has a massive, ornamented archway leading to the interior of the building. In front of the entryway stand several rows of guards, as well as a few armored images. The building itself has a domed roof that's plated with metal and has a massive ornamented archway leading to the interior of the building. In front of the entryway stand several rows of guards, as well as a few armored mages, who seem to be scanning the passing crowds. A man dressed in resplendent robes stands behind a stone pulpit, reviews a piece of parchment handed to him by a woman, then shoos her away. The triumvirate leaders regularly meet in the building, which is sometimes jokingly referred to as the Ladle, due to its domed metal roof and location at the center of Havda, the cauldron. Most often, the members of the triumvirate are attempting to set up new deals with one another, work out trades or partnerships with some of the lesser members of their guilds, or conduct other matters of business relevant to the city.
So as you approach, you see 10 armed guards lining the walkway and several at the doors. And there are two mages up at the guard, and then there is a person that acts as the representative to the triumvirate standing at a podium in front of the door.
Is this like City Hall? Is that like
Yeah,
the equivalent?
basically. Yeah, exactly. And this is who you see from a distance uh, at the podium.
You know nothing, Jon Snow. Ah. Can we identify what he has around his neck?
Um, it's an elaborate necklace.
I don't have any ability to sense magic.
He has extravagant robes befitting his station, a fine cane, which he often wraps against the pedestal when making declarations.
And this is a younger man?
No, he's older. Gray hair. He grayish hair.
Oh, okay. I
Um,
was gonna say he's got my kind of grayish hair.
or
Or it's just
mine.
like some of
I'm
it.
balding and
Yeah.
graying, so.
Alright, so is there entrance around? I'm gonna sneak into the building.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's make an intelligence check.
Yeah,
Whether this
that's
is a
good
good
work, right?
idea. I think this is a terrible idea.
And you know this
Got a
is not a good
19.
idea.
All
The
right,
chance
I
of
guess I'll
you
hold off
sneaking
on
in
that.
is extremely slim. There are essentially two guards, two mages, and this gentleman all in front of the only door into the building.
All right, so we need to. Well, we didn't try to look for other entrances to the building.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
We didn't look for another entrance in.
No, you have not.
So, can we do that, or should we just wait and see if we can get in otherwise?
Um,
It's like
it's
you can walk into a public building without issue. It's just you can't get into every room.
if they let you in.
Well, can we get in? Should we just
Are you
try?
going to talk with him? Are you going to? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna whisper over my shoulder, you guys. I'm going to rearrange my clothes to make myself look more unobtrusive. I'm gonna pull up my apron because that's one of the things that I do is the ability to fit in. I'm gonna look more noble. Not that this hoodie does it, but you kind of get my point. And I'm gonna try and join that party unobtrusively. And I'm gonna gesture to the guys behind me like, ready.
Okay, so you're going to try to sneak in.
I'm gonna try and sneak in along with them in their party, which is like kind of what my point was.
Okay. Nobody. There is no. There are people going up and talking to this gentleman. Sometimes he lets them in. The vast majority of the time, he's not. Um, but there isn't really a party.
I'm gonna try and get them to let me in.
Okay.
Then.
All right. So there's a line. You stand in line. It's going to take you probably. It'll take you. Let's see how long it'll take you.
Try and find another way in.
It takes you 1 hour to get to him. Um, and you approach.
This is like a
Do
receiving
you have
line.
an appointment to see the triumvirate, or a supplication to see them? All supplicants must speak with myself, Phileas, representative of the triumvirate.
Supplicant representative triumph. Oh, this sounds like a fun town.
So how can I help you? And I hope it's quick and not waste my time.
We seek an audience about. I seek an audience about important information that I will not share with anyone that I have not personally vetted.
What information may you have? I am the representative of the triumvirate. I am one
I
that
don't trust
sits.
you as the. I do not trust you as the representative. I speak
Then we have
to
nothing
meet with
left. We
someone
have nothing left to
higher.
talk about.
I'm going to then
But you know,
try and roll a
I
persuasion.
could be persuaded.
All right, I'm gonna roll persuasion, and while I'm rolling it, I'm gonna try and figure out a persuasive thing to say.
Okay.
God, because I've done so well so far.
Okay.
A 17.
Yeah, you're persuasive enough to talk with him about
I'm going, my
roundabout.
lord. I believe that I have a possible solution to the sea lung epidemic that is plaguing your town.
Oh, really? Really? Please fill my knowledge and also fill my
I can
purse.
I can only speak with you. Oh, so you want persuasion and a payoff? This guy wants a bribe too.
Well, I mean,
If you
it is
could, if you, sir,
politics.
if you could cure sea lung, my money will mean nothing because the money that will roll into you as a result of being the benefactor slash savior of Havadir will be more than you could even imagine. And behind me, I'm going like,
Okay,
go,
that's
go,
a
go, go, go.
persuasive argument. So
All
I
right.
will make a check and see if he believes you. He does not believe you.
A 12.
Yeah, he does not believe
No.
you.
And sir, you have your choice. I'll speak with you privately, or you can take me as not.
Well,
I look around the mass around us, and I say I'm not comfortable and I do not feel safe.
who don't you feel safe with?
I will not extrapolate on that either, good sir. I can take my leave, and you can question forever, or you can take the chance and speak with me privately in council.
I will speak with you here. I will shoo everybody away. And you can tell by talking to him, he holds power. He is not some schmuck. He
Okay.
holds power. He also holds respect. Even though he is a condescending individual that talks down to you, uh, he does have authority here. And
Okay.
he essentially tells you, okay, speak.
Is everybody else gone?
They're far enough away where he's at the podium. The guards are they're they're close enough where you're not going to be able to sneak in, but they
Okay,
can't hear what you're going to say.
Here's my question. So as I'm talking to him and the guards are further away,
Mhm.
is there room for my compatriots to make their way inside
No, they can't get
while
into
I
the
have
door.
his
The door's
attention?
the door's closed.
All right, well I'm absolutely wasting my time then. But all right, so I'm going to pull him in close to me and I'm going to suggest I believe that the sea lung disease that is hanging heavily over the Barnacle Barrows and moving north is caused heavily by whatever is happening within the tower.
Hmm.
Like, hang on. Askel's tower.
Hmm.
I have full confidence that the mage that hides there from us
Mhm.
is causing this trouble, and I need as much
So you're
information as
saying,
possible
so he
so that
leans,
I can stop it.
got you. So he leans to you and says, so you're saying Azkel is the one behind the cause of the sea lung?
I believe so. I believe it is tied to rusty metal in the barrows, but I can't confirm that without talking to the Mad Mage.
So you want entrance to be seen. Ah, got you. So you essentially want to see Azkel.
I do, and I know that only a strong and powerful man such as yourself could help me to arrange that for such a lowly peasant
Got you.
such as myself.
So he leans towards you and says, what you need is you need an audience with my peers. And because you are not known to these parts, and your renown is
Hold on,
of
hold on.
nothing,
I have a in my equipment, Cass, I have a certificate of recommendation from the Lord/Lady of the land.
which is.
I don't know, it says in parentheses clearly forged, but it is in there.
All right, so let
I'm
me.
really,
Are you gonna give that to
and
him?
use this. um, I, I gotta think of somebody in my notes. Hang on a second, because I don't know who
Okay.
I would say it's from.
Okay.
No, you know
Can
who
it just be like the
Well, I'll
paper
tell you
that like
what.
Doctor
no,
Who
We're
show?
no,
about. Well, I'm gonna give you some time. Let's take a
it
break.
should
Let's
be
take
from
15 minutes.
what? Give me a second to look at my notes. Yes,
Okay.
take a break.
Yeah, let's take a break. Let's take a. We'll. How about we get back at 9:20, which is about 13 minutes.
Okay.
We'll take a break and then we'll pick it up from there. All right. Hello, everyone. We are back. And all right. So we are talking to Phileas.
I am, and you guys are still in the background,
Mm-hmm.
right? So,
And he says to
Aphilius, you
you,
said
I
you
see.
could introduce me to the
Well, the
person I need to speak.
Triumvirate does not have any appointments open at this time. If you wish to wait a few hours, I suppose we could squeeze you in between the tax reform request and the claim regarding unsafe working conditions at the wharf. You are lucky, you know. It usually takes weeks or months to speak with the Triumvirate. Wait here a few hours. Allow yourself to be searched by the guards, and I can try and fit you in.
and he bends over. Of course, it will take 10 gold.
So, these are the people he was saying I had to speak with in order to
No,
achieve
this is
the goal.
Phileas who is telling you that you can wait here a couple hours, but he wants to be paid.
So, just to step back, I thought
Mhm.
the point was made that if I had information, it was somebody else that it had to go to that could give me information about the fact that we believe that um, um,
Ceylon?
Askel's was responsible or at least influencing the Sealung, and
Mhm.
he was saying that I had to speak with someone specific, and then we took our break. But if I have to,
Well, the people you need
that
to
wasn't Phileas.
the people the triumvirate, the people you need to speak to are inside. And at this point
Okay.
he is not
So I'd have
allowing
to
you.
wait for several hours and bribe him.
Basically. Or
I'm
the
gonna look
party
over
has to
my
bribe
shoulder
him.
and I'm gonna look over my shoulder to see if I have any, because they've been watching this interaction, but can they hear me? And they're not that far away.
Oh, they can. Yeah, you can get their attention.
So behind my back, you see my hand, and I'm like,
Well, could we have heard them though? That's the thing, is that whether or not we see her like gesturing to us, could we have heard the conversation
Yeah,
from
it's
where we
good.
were
It's a
standing?
good question. Do a
No.
yeah. Um,
Should you roll
Please,
something?
no.
What's it gonna be?
yeah,
No.
let's do a perception roll at a disadvantage. You need a 14.
Okay, I
Uh,
Ooh.
it's a
Oh,
disadvantage.
so
Anita got it.
my lowest roll was a 17.
Anita got
The
it.
break
Nice.
I
Saren has no
Nicely
clue. He's
done.
just looking around. But Anita, yeah, absolutely. You know what
She
is being said.
she heard what I said.
Yes.
All right, so I'm like over the shoulder. I'm doing like that side eye thing, trying to figure out what does she think.
Whether we should wait around and bribe him and have to
And
pay him
bribe.
10.
Well,
uh,
especially knowing that you know that I have no fucking idea what I'm talking about. I've been making this up literally since I walked up to the door. And you know that.
yeah, the entire thing smells like
What's your
feels like
Anita, what's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah. You know I'm full of shit.
I mean, the waiting for a few hours doesn't seem awful. The paying him 10 gold, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't know. Is there a way to pass him the gold and then like steal it back? Because this is the one
You can
time where I'd
always
be like, nah,
try, but I mean,
government official.
I will
I'm
let you
I'm
know.
not usually one like that, but
I will let you know there are 10 guards, 2 mages here, and him.
Cass, what is the name of our lodging? I don't remember.
The lodging location.
staying at-
There's not really a name.
Yeah.
We didn't have a name, but it's over here.
Well, where we left the rest of our party.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
over here.
Okay. I'm going to heartily slap Phileas on the back, and I'm going to say, "Sir, I've offered my help and suggested what we have to offer. It is clear that you are not interested in what we have to say, because I will not wait, and sir, I will not bribe you for something that has been made very clear could be incredibly beneficial and lucrative, my good sir."
Do you know how
But-
many people tell us the same story?
And again, you can find me and my friends, if possible, at our lodging at undisclosed place that I don't remember the name of. If you are at any point ever again interested, mayhaps you share the fact that someone has suggested that they have the ability to end Sealung and decide if that is valuable or not. And
well,
at
of
that
course
point,
it's
I'm going to
valuable. It's
do
a matter of, do we believe everybody that has that story?
Again, I'm going to walk away while he's still talking, because he has now bored me, and I have done a whole bunch of since while I've been up there. I also don't think that anyone here is going to help us, so it seems unlikely that, given that they want us to pay $10 to be helpful, they're probably not going to give us any information for free that will help us on our future mission.
Well, it wasn't a they want 10 gold.
Yeah.
It
Also,
is
it's
he
wants.
wants 10 gold.
Can I do a perception check to see if he smells like rotten eggs?
You can do a charisma, deception, or persuasion.
I did I did perception, and I got a 4.
Okay. Yeah.
He's fine. He smells like roses.
He does. You walk through the rose
Either
garden
that
to
or
get
everything
to get
smells
here.
like eggs.
You absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you made it back to us, Trulak? Have you like left?
I literally just like did a big swish of my coat of many colors and just stalked off the drive, because I'm trying to not draw attention to the two of you.
Okay.
But I am kind of making my way, like there's the trees outside the what do they call that? The rotunda. So I'm gonna make my
So as you
way
swoosh
into the
away,
trees.
when you swoosh away, um,
Swoosh.
an older lady says, "He does this all the time. You have to pay him. You pay him, he lets you in. It is the way it is."
Does this guy look orange?
No, no, he's not orange.
Okay.
All right, so he's a humanish individual.
Hey, he's human. Yeah,
Ish.
humanish.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna do a head nod. Is this like a random woman on the sidewalk?
She's in line. I mean, it's an older lady. She's in line also.
So this isn't
You're new to this parts, aren't you?
indeed, good lady. We're trying to be helpful. We're trying to find information, but everything just seems to be one giant racket.
Yeah, everybody tries to get something from everybody in this town, don't they? But but
While I'm speaking to her, I actually have my hand in my pocket on top of my purse just in case.
uh, it, there are a number of purveyors in town that require paying them to get what you need, and he is one of them. He is an absolute
So
crook,
so
but he has power, and what you if you need something inside, you have to get through him, and he knows it.
I
my,
kind
my
of,
lady, yeah.
as we're waiting, I kind of mentioned to Saren because I'm relaying what has happened. I'm like, I get the feeling that in order for us to do anything in this city, we are going to have to make ourselves known. We are going to have to build a reputation for ourselves so we're able to do anything. It seems like if we're not recognized, nobody believes us. So I feel like it's fetch quest time until we have enough reputation to be able to do anything.
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you.
I'm not there, but over here I'm like, eh. So I'm gonna tap the lady on the shoulder and just say, hey, this entire town, even if you're well intentioned, is pay to play.
Not the entire town. It's very much status driven.
Understood. I'm gonna slip a copper in her pocket because I'm just giving away
Oh,
coins
darling,
this
no. You
week.
keep your tokens. I have
Oh,
mine.
she's gonna push it back.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna head off to the side where these guys are. Um,
Hmm.
we're not getting anywhere until we have something to back it up.
Standing. Yep. It's time to be fetch quest goblins.
Well, I mean, you can pay him. I mean, you do have the option to pay him. I know it's a lot, but you do have the
But we
option.
can't pay him. We're gonna run
Oh,
out of money, and we're still not gonna
Mm,
progress in our
value.
position. I think we have to go back to the
Market
market.
and
We
do
have
all
to
the
fill the things that we've promised to do. It's been made clear that while we are under a curse, we're not going to die tomorrow. It's just halved our lifespan. And candidly, that means a lot more for me than it does for you guys. Because I'm already middle aged and I'm a human.
So you're about three-quarters your age now.
Yeah, that hits hard,
Hmm.
personally.
Sucks getting old.
Mm-hmm. Um, so I say that we need to reconvene in our lodging, go through the quests because we have quests that have been assigned. And I'm sorry, um, Xandrin, who's here, Saren, who's here, Anita. We have a series of quests that we've already accepted and or approached. I think we need to go back to our lodging, check in with the other half of our team, and decide what makes the most sense within the timeline that we have, and go from there. Anita, how are your lungs feeling?
rough. Rough.
But my recommendation would be that we do not take anything traveling into the southern port of Floridia until we have managed to sort out the rest of that. But perhaps town or the northeastern shore. What are your thoughts?
I think that's probably the best. Go back, chat, rest, go through what we have, and regroup, and
Okay.
then help everybody.
Yep, yep.
Fetch quest,
Well, it
fetch
is
quest.
it is now early evening. It's around 7 o'clock. So you want to go back to the inn? Do you want to go to a tavern? Where do you want to go?
I mean, the,
we could eat and see if
yeah.
we can hear anything.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Okay. So
It's hard.
I was gonna say you know of a number of places that you can eat. You've got Ardo's Bounty, which you've been. You've got the Sunken Dream Tavern.
No,
We
thank you.
we're staying out of the south, so we're
Hard pass.
basically
Hard pass.
we're at the
I mean, there's
port
vendors
slash
anywhere that you
north.
can pick up food. I mean,
Or
that's easy.
Um,
or we go
is
back
it
to the inn and
Right.
eat there.
You can
But
go to the inn,
yeah,
which is right here.
is
or
is there something between the Temple of the Manifold Gods, the Hall of the Triumvirate, and our existing place, like maybe around that or the bank, where we might be able to have a meal
Hmm,
and some drink and
let's find
listen
out.
to see if we hear
Chances
anything.
are pretty good. Oh, absolutely. You can actually see it. There's an establishment located right there.
does it seem
I
like we're
say,
gonna get poisoned by eating there?
It looks like a nice it looks like a nice place. It's not fine dining by no
Okay.
matters, but it's better than what you've seen.
um, check it out.
Yeah,
Hmm.
let's go.
Sure.
As we make our way there, I take my tunic, I pull it off and flip it inside out. It is a different color on the inside, and then I take the neck and wrap it around to kind of change the appearance of my general ensemble.
Okay. All right, let's see how many people are at this establishment. Um, it's actually pretty quiet, but it's a nice setting. It's open because the weather right now is temperate, so it's an open inn, and there's roughly nine guests here.
Nine plus the four of us.
Yes, correct.
Is it like wait for a hostess or like
Oh,
we just go sit
when you
down?
walk in, yeah, you just go they tell you go seat yourself. We'll be with you shortly. Um, and it smells good. I mean, it's not a dump by no means.
It smells good. Is my first
Smells good.
recommendation for a restaurant. All right.
Smells good.
You walk in, it doesn't smell like dying.
Yeah,
Great.
you're not gonna
All right.
die.
Fantastic.
So I guess we head in, sit down, and open our ears. What do
Hmm.
we see around us?
Yeah, you see mostly commoners. There are. Let's see. There is one person that looks like a traveler. There are two people that look uh, upper to middle class, and that's what you see. But they're all minding their business right now.
So three people, and then probably the barkeep or the.
There's nine people here. There's six commoners, two upper class, and one traveler.
Is there any method to where they're dispersed across the room, or
No, they're all over. Some are eating, some are drinking. They're having a good time. It's not. Yeah, this is just by the feel of it, you know you're not in any danger here.
yeah? I'm gonna look over my shoulder to the I'm sorry, the big blue man next to me that can't say anything right now, and I'm gonna say, Xandrin, you said you owe me. You're buying us all dinner.
Oh, let's see if he does. He have the money to buy dinner?
Oh, he definitely does.
Okay, okay. Um,
It's been
oh, he
communicated.
does. I'm looking
Um,
at it. I'm looking at him.
yeah.
Yeah, he does. Okay, he agrees. He agrees. Um, it cost you.
I have the note that says, in fact, I owe you. So,
All right. A silver apiece get you a good dinner.
yeah. Okay. So
And the it's pretty simple. It's a husband and wife that run the establishment. They have a young daughter that runs food to people or drinks, and
how old is the young girl?
she's in her teens. I mean, not super young, but not old either.
Ida, you should talk to the parents. I'm gonna try and question the daughter.
I mean, I guess. I don't know that I'm in the best state of mind currently to be doing any questioning or talking, considering my rolls are shit. So.
All right. Uh, I'm gonna look over my other. Saren, do you want to try and talk to the mom and dad?
So
Yes,
who
I
is drink?
certainly
Is
can.
anybody drinking?
Any?
Anybody gonna
I'm
drink?
drinking water.
Water.
Yeah,
We've
water as
learned
well.
our lesson.
What about
Last time
Xandrin?
we
Water.
drank, it either made us better or it made us worse. I
Sure.
don't think that we can call for Xandrin because knowing that drinking things has either saved us or hurt us, given that Gary's not here, I don't think we can make a call for that. I can
Okay.
message him, but I don't think he's going to respond, and I don't think we should make him have to do that.
Jeez,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, I will roll for anything for that drink for myself, but not for his character.
Okay.
I was gonna like I asked the young girl for water when she brings it. I want to kneel down and try and ask her some questions. But I'll also roll to see if the water is poisoned,
Sure.
if that's necessary.
She and the daughter, as she bring in food and drinks to the table, and she's filling your waters. She brings your food, and you can interact with her. She's walking past you all the time. So
So I'm gonna smile at her as if she brings food various times. I want to be super thankful. I'm gonna slip some extra coin across the table because I am, as always, a sucker for poor people. I came from the Beggar King's kingdom. I will always continue to hand out copper because copper doesn't matter. It's the same thing. If you rob somebody and the only coin they have is copper, you don't take their money.
hmm
You leave that.
and
So,
she absolutely thanks you. Her name is Melanie, and she thanks you for the generous tip that you've given her, and she's asked you, is there anything I can help you with?
Melanie, we are relatively new in town. We're trying to find our way, and we've sort of discovered that this is a very financially precarious power situation. If we were looking for information because we were trying to travel to the north and needed help, is there any suggestion that you could make that is not for us to donate money to the city, which seems to be taking so much from you already?
Uh, I think you probably should talk to my dad.
Okay. Could you ask him to join the table?
Sure. So a halfling comes out um, from the kitchen. He has an apron on, and as you can imagine, he's got food on his apron. And he says, "Well, thank you coming to my establishment. My daughter says you would like to talk with me. How can I help? How was the
Considered
food?"
uh fantastic.
Well, I love hearing that. You're welcome anytime.
Um Melanie had suggested that we speak with you. We are obviously new in town,
Hmm.
strangers to speak.
Hmm.
We are trying to figure out how to be helpful, but also how we can continue on an excursion we have planned to the north. And we found it's very, very difficult to find information without paying for it and without knowing the veracity of what we pay for. Do you have any suggestions if we are genuinely trying to do well and good things,
Hmm.
how we can find more information?
Well, have you been to the Hall of Triumphant or to the Temple of the Manifold Gods?
In a manner of speaking, yes, sir, we have.
And
Uh,
let me guess, you couldn't get past Phileas.
Not without making a large financial contribution.
Yeah, the man's a snake, isn't he? So the the town, as you're well aware, has been around for centuries, and through the centuries, it has grown, but also controlled by the upper class. So you have to pay, or you have to have high renown to get what you need. And as people get to know you, people become more friendlier because you're travelers. Nobody trusts travelers here because they always want something. What? Why do you come to have it here?
Originally, we were coming because we were paid, but now we're coming to try and stop something more terrible to happen to us and everyone else. I don't know how much more I should say or how much more you would enjoy hearing, but ultimately, it is important.
Well, I can give
Your
you some
counsel,
advice.
yeah,
I can give you some advice. Um, there are a lot of people in town that will help you to achieve whatever you are trying to achieve. But it's going to cost gold. And if you're adventurers, you'll have to find gold some way. Legally, because if you do illegal things, and I don't know if you've heard of this place, but we have a prison, and it is a very nasty prison, and it's called Still Echo Prison, and it's underground, and it's run by three factions. One of them, uh, Lilith, is a she's a serial killer. There's no easier way to say it. So, I would suggest trying not to make your way there. Um, but
I'm sorry, it's a prison run by a serial killer.
one of the factions is yes, it's underground.
Understood. Understood. I'm gonna put a silver piece on the table and push it over to him, and I am not going to take no for an answer because I feel like that is incredibly valuable information that would have been helpful to have a long time ago as somebody who frequently engages in illegal acts.
um, a good place is I know there are a number of people in the market that need help every now and then. Uh, the taverns. You've got the sunken what is it? The Sunken Dream Tavern. You can maybe find people that need help with different items. The Guzzling Goblin is another tavern that you can go. The Crystal Lounge. Now that one is a little more expensive, and for the upper class, and that is located in the nice part of town. But that's where you can go to find work if you're looking for work. Um, there are bounty boards in the Guzzling Goblin that you can check out. Uh, yeah, so I think that's about covers it. But reputation in our town or in our city is above all the most
It sounds
important.
paramount. I'd like to thank you for your help then, sir. And again, the culinary experience was absolutely incredible.
Well, I appreciate that, and like I said, you are welcome here anytime. We serve only lunch and dinner.
All right, guys, I think we've kind of sorted that out. We have to side quest our ass off, basically.
Do some things.
Yeah.
Uh,
With
I
the
made
strong feeling I was getting.
yeah, I made a list of notes, but given what we need to do, I don't feel confident, at least not at this level, hitting up top. And honestly, I don't really want to go offshore again until we've done more inbound. Cast above the table where um, XP is it's level based, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I gave you in the beginning how many. I'll let you know when you go up a level, but it takes so many quests and side quests to go up a level.
Yeah. So I think that we need to wait for at least Gary to be back in. We can figure out. I don't know if Xandrin seems tired today, and obviously we need to speak with Finn and Gatson. But ultimately, if it's going to be the four of us in the party, I feel we need to earn some more street cred. Just as Anita has said, she is smarter than both of us, Saren,
Hmm.
Hmm.
and I think following her lead here would be smart. Also, knowing that there is a psychopath serial killer death camp has certainly affected my choice of future action, at least slightly.
Yeah, you got some beneficial
Mhm.
information from him.
Mhm. Mhm. Most definitely.
So,
Um,
do you want to just go back to the inn then and rest for the rest of the night?
do we have
Yeah.
leftovers? Can we take Snicky Snacks back with us?
If you've ate everything. There's no doggy bags, unfortunately.
Mm.
I feel like if we're paying for silver, we might as well have leftovers. But how many silver was that though? Because I am going to tell Gary to take it out from his
One a
price.
person.
Okay, so
For
4.
silver.
4 silver.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way back to the inn. It's evening. It's around 10 o'clock at night. Um, it's actually a good breaking time for it too. But uh, make it simple. There are no encounters this evening for you. So in the morning, we can go and do. You can go and do whatever you need.
Right. I'm just going to make a note that we're staying in, so we can touch base as a group um, and decide from side quests.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Well, I would like to
It's
thank
time to pick.
everybody.
It's time to pick 20 flowers.
Well, thank you, everybody, for coming tonight and watching and hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Hopefully, you all had a great time. And we will be back in 2 weeks, which will be what, the 24th of April for the next day or days. So again, thank you, and we will see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great night. Thanks all.
Yep.